Yo. Let me make sure everything good. All right. Should we straight? Well, listen, I feel like one of them damn Somalians at this damn point. All right, I'll make sure everything was straight, y'all. Yeah, y'all. We in here, man. Sell stocks not dope. Every Sunday, man. Make sure you guys head over to my YouTube channel, and you are already watching from YouTube, so I'm sending it to my Facebook. So don't feel like if you already here, you already subscribed. Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all because, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, y'all are the real MVPs, right? And people who just watching cavalierly, I still rock with y'all too, but y'all like that distant cousin. You know what I mean? Salute who just inboxed me, right? So I'm going over how you get $100,000 line of credit for your business. It's going to be a multiple step process. I'm not trying to scare you off. I'm going to show you how easy it is to get started. That's number one. Bruh, this fly. Man, listen here, bro. Anyway, so this still stock's not dope. We're going to go over the whole process, right? So I went down to the Minority Business Association, which I implore everybody who has a small business, go down there, right? They're going to give you information. I'm about to save you so much time for you going down there, right? Some of the qualifications that you need in order to have this is, number one, you need to be in business for over a year, right? So that means if today is the day you saw this video, if your business was, today is your year anniversary, first of all, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, guys. And you are eligible for this, right? And if you're not, make sure you set the time for it so you make sure you know when you are qualified for this grant. And also, the grant and also the $100,000 line of credit, man. So I got a bunch of notes here because I sat through the whole thing, so you didn't have to, right? Hove did that, so hopefully you have to go through that, right? One other thing you're going to need is a comprehensive business plan, right? And also, you can have one or two: a comprehensive business plan, what is this? Expenses and revenue sheet, or cash flow analysis, right? If you need help getting a comprehensive business plan, holla at me. I'll get it together for you for a very, very cheap price. Very, very cheap, right? And you feel me? I stand behind what I do for people. You know what I'm saying? I've never even shown so many people who've inboxed me saying, yo, thank you so much for, I'll do that next week. I'll definitely do that next week, right? Two of the certifications that you need. Two certifications that you need is one, a AAA certification, not AAA like your car broke down. It is called Affirmative Action Assurance Certification, right? You're like, in this certification, you're basically saying all businesses wishing to do business with the city of Dayton or abroad must obtain a AAA certification stating the business will not discriminate in the hiring process. And we're going to go over that today, right? Let's go through that really, really quick. This vlog, listen here. All right. I mean, I don't want to hurt nobody. Shout out, man. Listen, I go live, y'all. All right. Movie magic happens when you live. And somebody give me a point for how many punches I threw that quickly, all right? But here we go. All right. So the link is in the description. You go to here. It's going to be the Affirmative Action Assurance, right? The website for people in Dayton is DaytonHRC.org, followed by that. Check your local places to find out what it be abroad. So, they have this in every single state. Look it up in your state. Find it. Type in Affirmative Action Assurance Certificate and type that in. Right? I swear, boy, it was all love and hip hop until this daggone fly came through. I swear to God. All right. So if you scroll down here, you're going to see the vendor application W-9 form upload, right? So in here, you don't have to worry about this. You click on this part right here. Right? So this is going to bring you to the instructions for completion, right? They're basically going to tell you got to fill all this out, depending on what state you're in. It's going to all be different, but they have this in all of your states, right? So then, so basically after you do the first portion of it, I'll go over that in a whole nother video, because once you finish the AAA, it's not only about the money. You also can be put into a pool of places where government contracts are pulled. That's a later video. That's a whole different plate. Whole different plate. I'm gonna do that another time, right? But if you need help with that, DM me and we can get you started, right? So the other thing you got to fill out is a vendor application, right? So let's move down further in the application, right? So in here, you're going to fill out basic information, a vendor application. You can put in the date. Wait, no, it's 10. Tw 2023, you know what I mean? You can put your business number in there. Mine is 937-530-3299. Call me. Put me on the line. Right here, you can put your federal ID, which is your EIN number or your social security number, right? Mine is 85, some, right? You can put your email address in, which mine is. I swear, hey, dealing with y'all, I became a fast typer. I was that one that was in there one at a time. Fax number, if you ain't got one, you slide through there, right? You put in your applicant's name. All right. Oh, wait. Did I do that wrong? Let me see. Oh, so you put both in. Jeez. Boy, y'all really look. I love y'all. I swear. I'll turn this off. I'll turn it off. I'll square it with a fly. I'll square it with a fly, right? And then you can put in your Bro, are you really calling me while I'm doing sales stocks not dope? Are you really calling me while I'm doing sales stocks not dope?
Man, my bad, bro. Because you know it's hard to reach you, man.
Hey, the mic hot. Whatever you saying, they gonna hear it.
Listen, I just need to know if I need to set an appointment or whatever, bro.
Nah, bro. But listen, bro. We meet Margarita Mondays, bro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You slide through Margarita Mondays. So look, that Margarita Mondays in Dayton, bro. Hey, slide.
Man, listen.
Where you put the address in right here?
Just call me when you get done, bro. Because I gotta some things I gotta holler at you about.
All right, bet.
All right, bet.
Bet.
I love the hat, too. So nice.
Bro, that's my bro Reese, man. Shout out to Reese, man. Make sure y'all go download his album right now. It's called Salt of the Earth, man. That's my dog, man, for sure. Boom. All right. So you check that. Right. Vendor commodities handled. All right. So boom. This right here is kind of important, right? Because this is going to be different for everybody, right? So make sure you have a pen handy to write down these numbers, right? So let's say you are a, clothing designer, right? We're going to move down to clothing. So it's all different. Everybody's going to be different right here, right? So I think I'm going too fast. So they got different things here. Don't be thinking like, okay, if you work in the kitchen, you do kitchen units. It's only if you sell kitchen units, right? If you don't sell kitchen units, don't stop there, right? You only stop at somewhere where you sell it, right? So my bro, Teleferro Sebastian, who has one of the greatest art galleries in Dayton, Ohio, he wouldn't do this unless he sold art gallery, right? I mean, if he sold art equipment, right? You don't do that if you spent that there. But let's move down, right? So, and it's automotive. They got every single thing that you could think of in here. So let's just go down to clothing line, or like, what's another one that everybody do? I mean, if you're a barber, okay? So if you're a barber, you will save this number right here, right? The 09500. Well, let's say you're not a barber. Let's say you do hair, right? Oh, no, that's if you sell barbershop equipment, my bad. Let's see if they have this is for people who sell those things. This is basically where you find what you sell. So you basically got to find whatever you sell. So let's see if we find one that's. So don't be confused by this, and keep scrolling until you find exactly yours. Because I found mine on here, which is hard to do. Which my financial services is hard to say that you sell something that don't. It's not a material thing. Let's see. I'm just trying to find one real quick, and then we can just do it to copy and paste it real quick. Let's see. My bad, y'all. Clothing and apparel, right? So let's say you sell clothing, apparel, uniforms, and accessories, right? You will take this one, you copy and paste it, right? Let's say you sold bags and clothing. You'll take this number, you copy and paste it. If it is clothing, but it's disposable clothing, like aprons, whatever, you sell coats and jackets. If you sell formal wear, I swear to... Bruh, I ain't never had this issue. All right. This better not go viral over something stupid like this. I swear to God. All right. If you sell shirts, jackets, hats, silk screens, or a bug catcher, goddamn. If you sell a bug light, inbox me right now. If you got one of them bug lights that'll just zap a little. All right. So you will copy and paste this, right? Copy. Then you'll slide back to your application. Where was my application, dude? All right. You feel me? You hit the back button. I bet I got to fill it all out again. All right. But now we got our number, right? So we all selling clothes. Paste, right? And then you're going to fill out what I've already put before. So, please, like, okay. So for you guys to understand this, go there first. Before you do anything, let's start the video over. Before you start in the vendor application, start there first. Boom, go there, put all the things in that like you qualify for. So please make sure you write them down. I have mine here that I wrote down, and mine was kind of vast. So I put a bunch of commas in there. Fill out every one that is for it, every single one, right? So we've already filled out the first part of it. Then you can put in people authorize bid. It's just you, right? Right, boom. The affirmative action assurance application must be submitted online via blah, blah, blah. Approved status must be maintained, blah, 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 right? If you are currently certified by MBE, which we're going to do next, then click on the certification pack. Boom. Nah, you saying this is not for you. Slide through here. Now, this is where you're going to fill out your W-9. Well, don't put your business name. Hey, put your real name. Right? Then you put your real name. And then you put your business name. Right? You're an individual, sole proprietor. That means you do, or a single member LLC. Click, right? So that means you can have your sole proprietorship or your LLC. You do not need your LLC as long as your business is already registered with an EIN number. Again, your business has to be filed with the EIN number, right? So if you have multiple people in your LLC, you put this, boom, right? Because, like for instance, so I have a LLP as well, a limited liability partnership, and that'd be my hedge fund. I'll put that there, right? You ain't got no exemptions. Then you move forward, right? Then you put an address, the same one you file all your taxes with. Right? None, right? So this is where you put in your social security number or you put in your EIN number, right? I prefer you put it in your EIN number. Then you slide down there. That's not y'all's, right? I freestyled that. Signature. So you may have to use a secondary party to sign this, like a secondary app to sign this. I used, what's the one I used? I used the DocuSign. I use DocuSign to use mine, right? Then you put in that in the date. I don't know what the date is. Keep pushing. Future, right? Boom. Don't put the future, put the actual. Then you'll put your name. You put your title. Be funny. Right? And this way you put in your vendor ID, if which be your EIN number or your SI, your Social Security number, right? And then you sign it, right? And after you're done with this, you can use this feature where you can save it because I did it on my computer, so it's a little different now. I'm showing y'all here, but if you're using it here, then make sure. How do you? Okay, here, edit file. You can put export. No, print. Oh, y'all can't see that. Let me show you what I'm doing real quick. How about we do this? I'm gonna show y'all the whole screen. My man, y'all ain't gotta see my face. Let's do the whole thing. All right. So let's say that like you already filled all this out, right? You're gonna go up here. Man, y'all can't see what I'm doing. So up here in a Mac, you hit the edit button. You slide to the file button, and then print will slide down, and you press the print button, and the print button gonna ask you what you want to do with it, right? Instead of you send it to a printer, try to print the file, PDF. Don't make a loser out of me today. Well, if I was on my own computer, I'll show you. You just print it to file it, right? Or you feel me? You can just save it, right? You can screenshot it, whatever. Just make sure you have these all of this stuff compiled together. I don't know why it's being weird with me. Why you being weird to me? Right? And once you do that, you're gonna go back to this website. Well, you can press back again. After you've done that, you'll put your name and everything in here. And then once you save that file, you'll hit select files. You'll go to that file, and then you'll upload it. You'll click submit, but hit that too, right? Because y'all want to also get newsletters and other updates about what you need in the future. Sometimes they'll have other programs that'll pop up. That way you got to wait for Peanut or Dash Resource to come up with it. You can already have it. Then you can start your own YouTube channel just being ahead of everybody else. I like walking people to the actual thing. I don't like people being overwhelmed by stuff. I like to teach people one step at a time because, like my grandmother said, you can't eat an elephant in one sitting, but you can one bite at a time, right? So we will just boom, submit it. Then you should get an email, and this is what they're going to show you. What is the process?
Today we are going to go over the AAA process for vendors. So the first thing you want to do is you want to come to the CityBox system, and that's going to be at citybox.com. Go ahead and click the login button, and it's going to take you to put in your login credentials. So go ahead and put in your login credentials and click the login button. Now at this point, it's going to bring you to your vendor home screen. And you're going to want to go ahead and look for the icon that says AAA. And as you can see right now, it's highlighted in red right now. So we're going to go ahead and click that. Now, there are 3 different ways that we can be certified as an AAA. The first way is if you are a sole entrepreneur, meaning you are the only person in an LLC, you want to go ahead and click yes. And then at this point, you just go ahead and you type in your information, which for me, I would go Cassandra, Good Wine, title, owner, who's filling out this form, Cassandra, and you would go ahead and put in your phone number, 937, which for anyone who ever wants to call for any assistance, you feel free to give us a call on this number as well. At that point, you're going to go ahead and hit the submit for approval button. And you're done with the process there. It's going to come in, you'll see this green button that tells you it was successfully submitted and you are completely done. Okay, so now we're going to walk through the next way to submit a AAA when you have more than one employee in.
All right, so she just walked through exactly how to fill that portion of it out. Now, let me tell you the importance of why this is so important, right? Let me move this out your way, right? So after you fill this out, and then once you complete the certification at DaytonOhio.gov to get your PEP. Now, this is going to be the hardest part because you have to gather information for it. I'm about to actually let me put it on the screen, your qualification that you need in order to have that. Give me 2 seconds. Let me get it from my brother real quick. I'll send it to my brother already, so easy for me to find. Here we go. Let me put this first one up. AirDrop. All right, put it on the screen. Here we go. And listen, I understand this may seem like a lot, y'all, but listen, it is worth it if you want to get your business off the ground. Let me move this to the big screen up there. Oh, yeah, let me put it up there. All right, so these are the qualifications that you need. There's only half of them. But listen here, do not be discouraged, right? Do not be discouraged. I'm going to help you fill out all of this. If I got to do a video over how to do every last one of these, then I will. But I want y'all to understand that a lot of y'all have never seen that amount of money in y'all life, and some of y'all have. I'm not saying it to say nothing against y'all. But at the end of the day is, if you never made $100,000, feel me, in your lifetime, this will be something worth you gathering the information in order to do, right? These are things, this number should be included for all businesses that have a DNB rating. So if you don't have a DNB rating, you don't even need this, right? So if you don't have a DNB, which is a Dun & Bradstreet, don't worry about this. You can say, hey, I don't have one. Don't fill it out, right? So don't be discouraged by that, right? These are just the qualifications. I'm only telling you the qualifications. The other ones are things that you have to have. So let me go to what I sent to my brother, because my brother already filled his information out, so we go ahead and get him paid as well. Go to dashresource@gmail. Go to sent messages. I'm going to go through what I sent to my brody. Smedro, the commando. Here we go. Open. All right. These qualifications are what you need. Like if you do not have a DNB, which is a Dun & Bradstreet. These are things that you have to have. So do not be discouraged if you don't have these. I'm going to go over how to obtain these in another video. Right? You want $100,000? These are things that you have to do. These are the hurdles that you have to jump. Seems like a lot, but let's go over it, right? 3 recent contracts. So let's say you do not have contracts with people, then do not be worried about it too much, right? But if you do, like for instance, like let's say, I'm trying to make it where it's cute for y'all, my bad. Here we go, right? So 3 recent contracts, right? So let me give an example for what I've done, right? I've done consultations for people. Let's say you are a hairdresser, right? Let's say you've already done somebody's hair. You already got paid for it. You can send them an invoice, right? I have an app for you. If you need an app, DM me or hit me up on dashresource@gmail.com. You can make 3 invoices, send it to them, have them sign off on it. You send it back and say, hey, listen, I'm trying to get my business off the ground. I'm going about the right way. I did your hair for $120, whatever y'all charge. I don't know what magic y'all do in that room, baby. You send her an invoice and tell her, hey, to be on the incentive side, say, hey, if you fill this out, I'll give you 10% off of the next time you come back in and get your hair done, right? Easy way to get these filled out, right? That's one thing. 2 business credit references. You can use me. I'm one. DM me, tell me what's going on. Give me your phone number. Let me know. If you are going through this program with me, then use me as a reference. Go find one other one. Use me. My phone number is 937-530-3299. Dash Resource LLC. You have one already. Now make your mama the other one, right? Right. Copy of licenses required by city or state, right? This is just your LLC. You are sending them your LLC, right? Can barely hear you. Man, I'm loud as hell. You got to turn it up. What? I'm low? All right. Give me 2s. It's down. What about now? That seems way too high. Can y'all hear me now? We good? We good? I'm not going until we say we good. Hey, Fatu. We good? Oh, sorry. Okay. Move that back. All right. Okay. Right. So, number one, I want to make sure we got this, right? The 3 things you need is 3 recent contracts, right? I told you the incentive on how to get your people to say you've done work for them. Say, hey, I've done work for you before. I'm only sending you an invoice. I need you to sign up on this. And if you do this, I'll give you a discount off the next time, such as my girl Patricia, right? You have the chocolate body butter and all that type of stuff. You can easily make that happen, right? Number 2, 2 business credit references. I'll be one. Again, Dash Resource LLC, your business is my business, right? I'm here to make sure you make money, right? Put me down, 937-530-3299. That's my business number. Any copy of your business license, that's your LLC if you have one. If not, whatever one you got to do, let's say you are a beautician, you put that license in there, right? Submit evidence of all outstanding loans, right? This is student loans, right? You go to Credit Karma, you look at that, screenshot that, boom, you're done, right? Office, rental, or lease agreement. Wherever you live at, you do business there. I don't care if your business is trucking, right? You still do certain clerical things inside of your business. If you whipping your body butter up at the crib, right? That is a part of your business. Also, make sure you take note for later for tax section purposes. Patria, I mess all y'all names up. I mess you and love you. All right, moving forward, right? You put your office, rental, and lease agreement. I swear to God, for you and your sister, I messed them all up, right? It's love, right? Bank resolution or signature card, right? A lot of people can just go to your bank, wherever you bank at, and get a bank statement. That's basically what that is. You get a bank statement showing that you deal business there, right? Look, I can finally read the comments. All right, let's move forward. All right, you need copies of bids or performance bonds, right? May or may not apply. That means it don't apply. If you never heard of it, then it don't apply. So let's see. Back on that. Why I do that? I don't like this setup. That thing is too. Here we go. It's gonna let me move it. So the next thing you need is a birth certificate of whoever owns it, right? So that's your birth certificate, right? List of all equipments owned or leased. So that means if you have this, if you're leasing a car, if it's in your name, then put it there, right? Vehicles owned and a copy of the memorandum of the title. So that means everything like you leasing. The other thing is your Dun and Bradstreet number, if any, right? So I told a lot of people to go get your Dun and Bradstreet. So make sure like you guys go get that because, it just establishes you as a real business. A lot of times you want to walk inside these rooms, you want to make sure you have all of the qualifications that they need. The last thing that you're going to need, which you may need my help with, and like I said before, you're going to need a comprehensive business plan or a cash flow analysis sheet, right? This is where you show your expenses for your revenue. A lot of times it can be proven with the 1099. If you have never filed taxes for your business, even though you just started a year ago, then you still will need a comprehensive business plan. I'm here to help you. You need a comprehensive business plan. I'm your man. All right. So, man, you need these things. If you have this, then you can get this thing called a no collateral. Look, I got the paperwork on me. Where my camera at? Where my camera at? Right. I really went in the building. Right? I told you I was going to put y'all on. Right? So, boom. If you do this, you can fill out a business grant on mcomicro.com. You cannot do that until you've completed both of these certifications that I just told you about, which is the W-9 and the vendor one, right? Once you completed those, you can go to the next website to apply for this $25,000 grant. All right. So I've already went here today to find out where it's at. I got the link in the description. Once you complete that, right? The Montgomery County Edge grant, right? You go down here. They don't have it open yet, but what you can, I'm talking like y'all can see it. Give me 2 seconds. Bada boom, bada bing, rude boy things. All right. Once you do that, you can go to this website right here, which is, like I said, it's not exclusive to Dayton, Ohio. It's other places as well. So don't use me as a catalyst. Go to wherever your county is, right? But we talk to my people, bro. I love y'all from in the YouTube space, but this is for my peoples, right? Slide down here, right? You're going to slide right in her DMs. You feel me? Like a real dude. You know what I mean? You can slide in there, and then you can hit her with the, you know what I mean? I've already completed my W-9 and my AAA certification forms. I'd like to be considered for the $25,000 grant. That what you going to email that person, right? Look at the contact name. You can hit Dan Bish. Dan Bish. We're going to hit you up, bro. We at you, all right? You're going to email them and say, I want to be considered for the $25,000 grant, and then once it opens up, they'll be emailing you to let you know how you can apply for it. Another thing is, let me get it out the way real quick, so I can tell my people about this. All right, so this is also not inclusive to just Dayton, Ohio. There's other places as well. This is statewide, right? They have a financing up to $200,000 with a annual fixed rate, right? It's available for buildings or equipment purchases and a source of permanent growth capital, right? You contact Wide Development Corporation Loan Officer William Smith at 937-853-2569. Do not call him till you finish both of these because you got to have that done. So if you want a direct loan, you can hit my bro up, William Smith at 937-853-2569, right? The other thing that I'll talk about, which is the grand finale, which is the $100,000 line of credit. Now, this is what happens. Once you complete both of these certifications, right, you can get $100,000 grant. $100,000 line of credit at any bank of your choosing. What does that mean? That means once you finish this, it's a program. Make sure I read it directly out the paper. Right. Which is called the Collateral Enhancement Program. A line of credit support with the bank of your choice. That means that you can go, after you finish this, you go to the development ohio.gov or development.colorado.gov, right? And you basically go to the business, and under that section, you'll click on the minority business. Click on the business at the bottom of the square for descriptions and follows. You're going to click on the Collateral Enhancement Program. This is what this program does. Once you have these two certifications, they will put up collateral for you. That means they'll give you a $100,000 voucher to take to your bank. I'm going to do it to show y'all, right? They'll take a $100,000 collateral certificate to take to your bank. Once you take it to your bank, it's as good as cash. But you can only take 80% out. You can only take 80% out. That means if you put $100,000 up, they'll give you $80,000 as a line of credit to spend on whatever you see fit for your business. But you got to pay it back, right? Because it's your line of credit with your business or whatever business that you choose. The 20% is the lot. So why would a bank do that? Because they only taking a chance on 20% of that $100,000, right? So you take out $80,000 and they already got collateral for you, man. This is going to turn the city up. This is exactly what everybody needs to see. Share this video because I promise you, if they got money, they making money, they going to spend with your business. If people broke, they ain't spending no money, right? So listen. If people been having a hard time getting reached with me, I am busy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, y'all see me with politicians recently. Y'all see me hiring people. Y'all see me doing other things like that. I got podcasts, stuff like that, other things going on. I was in 2 fashion shows in the last 2 weeks. I mean, the last 2 days. I love a fashion show to come here. So at the end of the day, I'm telling y'all, if you want to get in contact with me, it's kind of easy because we're doing Margarita Mondays. So like I said, y'all see me on Sundays, y'all can see me on Monday too. So Monday, if you guys want to come out, Patria, you already invited. You know what I mean? You already know the vibes. You have the address. If guys want to know what's going on, DM me on any of my various platforms or hit me up on in my Gmail, dashresource@gmail.com, and we can get you scheduled for you to come in, bro, because I want to make sure I got everything together for you. Like, you can't just do a drop-in, right? I want to make sure you slide through. I got everything laid out for you so that way we ain't wasting your time or mine. My time is very, very valuable, just like yours is, right? Dash Resource LLC, your business is my business. Y'all got the sauce now. Make sure y'all complete these tasks. At least go fill out the AAA affirmative action assurance certificate. The link is in the description. Fill that out so we not lagging behind. Fill that out for me, y'all. Everybody go fill that out. And then we'll do the other part again either next week or the week after. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a video for it, even though I'm going to be going to Carlos and Johnny's, the flyest restaurant you've ever heard for in Cincinnati. So I'm going to make sure I get that video for y'all. That way, y'all can be ahead of the game too, because you get these 2 certifications and open up so much money for your business. I want to go over the government contracts in a whole different video, because once you complete that first one, it's wide open. You can start, like for instance, you know what I'm saying, with the body butter. I don't know what government contract you can get for that, but let's say there's a government contract for lotion, and they want to have a certain lotion at RTA, right? Because even you know, I was a mechanic down there, right? They have various places that bid for government contracts, such as their soap they use in the restroom, their oil they use for the vehicles, their whatever it is, right? So every government contract is like that. It's called approved equals. I remember on one level when I was learning about stuff, approved equals. That means if one thing is one product and the other one's another product and they are around the same price, it's called approved equal. They do that for small business as well. So if you can match that price, you can get something nice. Dash Resource LLC, sell stocks not dope. Every Sunday, 8 o'clock p.m. ish. I was on time. Man, salute to y'all, man. It was a long video, but it was worth it. All right, sell stocks not dope. Love y'all. Bang.